This hill is quite challenging. I don't know if you can see it. We'll come down this hill. We're gonna go up this hill. Even when you're in shape, it's still hard. Especially when you're talking the whole time. Hey everyone, welcome back to Upshifting with David Barron. Today I'm at Crowders Mountain State Park, about 45 minutes south of Charlotte. And today is a beautiful day. The sky is blue and clear and much different than yesterday. Yesterday was cold, rainy, and very foggy. And on this adventure, I'll probably flip back and forth between the images from yesterday and today to kind of give you a comparison. But I look forward to taking you along on this little adventure. So currently we are right here, and we are going to hike up to the summit of Crowders Mountain. And there are two ways to get up there. There's one, it's a 1.8 mile trail called the Tower Trail, which is along this route here. It's a service road that gets you up to some radio towers, TV antennas are up here that they can service. The other trail that you can take is the backside trail. It's 0.8 miles up to the summit, but it's a lot steeper and a little bit more aggressive than the Tower Trail. There's a series of 336 steps right about in this area. That's a challenge for most people, and when you get to the top you're out of breath. But yeah, so today we are going to take the backside trail up to the summit, and we'll make a couple stops along the way. One of my favorite activities to do at Crowders Mountain is rock climbing. And I've been out here quite a few times over the years to rock climb with my friends. And I'll try to show you some of those rock faces when we get up there. But when I first started rock climbing, it was very, very challenging because I weighed 80 pounds heavier than I do today. And I got to a point in my life where I didn't want to be that heavy anymore. And so I knew I had to do something to change my life, something to change my health. Because I was tired of hiking this trail, because this trail here is one of the few ways that rock climbers get to the top to climb. And I was tired of carrying my 25, 20, 30 pound pack up this trail and having to stop several times. And I would try so hard to keep up with my friends who were much healthier and better fit than I was, to show that I wasn't weak and that I was just as strong and I could do it. Because what I found was my weight would sometimes keep me from doing things with them, or I would be left out of going on climbing trips, and you know, that hurt. And so I had to really examine my life, figure out what was going on. So I took 2 to 3 months to lose that 80 pounds. And when I finally saw my friends again, they all said to me, well, one, they didn't recognize me, and two, they all wanted to know how I lost the weight. And I had the same response for all of them. The way I lost that weight was 3 ways. 1, my mindset. 2, mindful eating. And 3, being active. All 3 of those very important, with your mindset being the very foundation of all of it. Your mindset supports everything that you do, whether you succeed and whether you fail. And so I took a hard look at my mindset, and I had to change that first. So that's what I want to talk to you today about, is mindset, mindful eating, and being active. With mindset, I found that I had a very negative mindset of my weight. It's something I had carried through for my entire life from when I was a child. And a lot of times I said, to myself, why should I try to lose weight? Every time I try, I just fail. I give up. What's going to be different this time? You put money and effort into it, and you just get the same results. So why even try? So I had to learn to upshift from a fixed mindset to a positive, to a growth mindset, where I could see those opportunities. I knew I could learn. I knew I could grow. And I had to understand myself better so that I could make positive changes in my life. When I first started working on mindset, I remember going into the climbing gym to work out, and there were all these very fit, athletic people around me, males and females alike, who were much more better shape than I was. And I remember a female friend asking me, "Aren't you embarrassed to go in there and work out?" And I looked at her and said, "Why? Why do you say that?" She says, "Because you're so overweight and everyone else is so fit, and you're going in there and working out around all these other fit people. Doesn't that intimidate you?" And my answer to her was, no, it doesn't intimidate me. Now, if I had a fixed mindset, they would intimidate me and I would give up. But because I worked on my mindset, it allowed me to have a positive mindset. And I used everyone in that gym as inspiration to keep going. I used it as a source of energy for myself. And so the next couple of videos, we'll examine mindset even further and try to understand what is our intent? What is our relationship with our body? What is the story with our body? With mindful eating, I really had to change my relationship to my body, my relationship with food. And mindful eating is not a diet. Diets are stressful and they're also not sustainable. So mindful eating really sets you up for eating habits that you can continue for the rest of your life. With being active, this could be the hardest thing for some people because your mindset tells you that it takes time, it takes effort, and that can be difficult and you don't have time in your day to do it. But being active is not just being physical, it's also being taking care of yourself mentally, both physical and mental. And so there are many ways that you can be active. It doesn't require you to have to go to a gym and get a membership. It doesn't require you to spend a lot of money. It just requires you to think differently about how you're being active in your day and how are you supporting yourself. And with these three topics, mindset, mindful eating, and being active, they all three support themselves. So when you're not able to mindfully eat in a day because you're on business and you're not able to, or you're not able to be active one day, you have the other two to support you. And so that when you're not able to be active one day, your mindset allows you to pick it up the next time you're able to do it. And so we're going to examine all three of these in the next coming videos. So that brings us to the end of this adventure. It's starting to get colder, darker, and the park is about to close here in about 20 minutes. But I want to thank all of you for coming along today and learning more about the three aspects of weight loss with mindset, mindful eating, and being active. And in future videos, we're going to dive down a little deeper into all three of those. And if this video inspired you, please click the like button. That way other people can find this video and hopefully inspire them as well. But thank you to all of you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Bye.
These stairs suck. My legs are shaking again. Yeah, my chicken legs are about to get out.